So the Navy and the Air Force are looking for their next gen fighter, and this is just an article that basically lays out that Lockheed and Boeing are vying for the next what the hell they call it, FA
XX.
XX. It says it right.
How about now?
It looks a lot like a single seat pipeline to me, but
there he is, yeah. And it just talks about how the Navy is basically funneling the money from any Super Hornet procurement or development towards the new fighter. And I read through it, and it's basically, they talk about improved engines and the whole FA, the idea of FA, which I kind of have a problem with, and then it being
attack.
Yeah, then with it, the it being stealthy. Having played the fighter game,
5 tanks,
right?
In that picture,
right, man. And like even the F-35, right? It's supposed to be stealthy. They put ordnance on it, and then it's not stealthy anymore. But I kind of think, there's a timeline they lay out, but I think it's all moot. I read stuff like this, and I ask myself, we're still integrating F-35, aren't we?
I don't know. I feel like
I feel like we're just skipping it.
Are we skipping it?
Like, I feel like the F-35 has become that Homer Simpson meme that just fades.
It was in Top Gun Maverick, kind of.
But do you see what I'm saying? Like, just kind of fades into the bushes, like nothing to see here. Everybody who needed to get their money got their money, and it's fine. There's no problem.
Where's the banner? Where is the banner? Especially, it's really only Wombat that says these things. Please,
pretty much. He's making me say these things, but I'm
retired. I don't care.
I don't know. And Mover, you're going to talk about some stuff here pretty soon. It's like, where does as far as fighter development goes, like, okay, if the shot ranges start getting ridiculous, like
you just never take off. You launch from the ground.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Just a HIMARS now.
Right. And if AI starts getting a little smart, it kind of
starts getting smart. The thing is smart.
Right. And it kind of dawned on me that, probably my thinking of the perfect fighter is probably old.
You don't say. You don't say. You're thinking of the perfect car as an 89 IROC. So you're a little bit.
I was thinking of the perfect internet is from 1995. Well, dude,
so okay.
Wasn't even my joke this time. Well played. That's what we call the old T-ball.
Yeah.
So, Wombat, right? Even Mover.
Sir.
Even your show.
Even me.
Go on. Flying the Hornet.
Start with an insult. Yes.
No, dude. Flying the Hornet, flying the Viper, right? It's fighter attack. Did you ever wish that, I don't know, air to air?
Fighter.
Oh, dude. I would have loved that we got to do air to air for the amount of time I trained air to air.
Well, my question is, every time we switch, we're going to do air to air, boys. It's like, I kind of wish that I had a better airplane for that. I'm not saying the Hornet's a bad airplane, but it'd be cool if I get up into the 50s pretty easily and really fast. And it'd be pretty cool if I had a missile.
Not have a Maltese cross all the time. That would be helpful.
Yeah. What I'm saying is the idea of FA is such a compromise. And I don't know, with future warfare, can they afford to have compromise in their designs is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. This goes back as old as, the generations prior to us that got us in Gonky, where it was, the A6 and the F-14 and the dedicated mission. And then it was like, you become the FA and it's like, you're a jack of all trades, master of none. And that's what we flew. And it's true. Even look at it from a tanker standpoint.
It's terrible.
It's a horrible tanker. Even a repurposed S3 that wasn't its mission was a much better tanker.
Yeah,
than
that's what
we had. So it's whenever you try to make everybody do something, you run into that issue.
Yeah, you get a whole bunch of mediocrity. And the Hornet is really good at certain things, but it does missions that it's not really good at. And you could say the same for the F-16. Any multi-role fighter. And it's funny when I was very new in the Hornet and the new scary tactics were just coming out. I remember we were in the brief and they were like, well, what we really need is an airplane that can go higher and faster. And shoot farther. And like one of the guys was like, did we just retire one of those? They just retired the Tomcat in 05
like we had one of
06. Yeah. Like all the Tomcat guys were like, yeah, this is what we've been trying to tell you idiots, and at the time I was like, shut it. But you go up and I try to employ some of these tactics. I'm like, yeah, it would be nice to have a real interceptor or whatever, but I don't know. Like I said, can the next airplane really be FA? I don't know.
Well, it doesn't, Gonky. If history is our guide,
we're gonna screw it up.
No, we're gonna be talking about this new next gen fighter doing its first flight in 2055.
True.
We're all gonna be like, we'll forget what we're even talking about halfway through because
there's other YouTube channels like that.